Red's Food Reviews.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today we got Walking Dragon. Kind of hard to see through the plastic. Oh well. We will be trying three things as always. We're going to be trying their sweet and sour pork, their chop suey, and their chow mein. This just came as an extra. I got it as like a combo meal, and it came with this, and it was like three out of the three things I needed. We're not going to be reviewing this. We might check it out though. I might say something on it, but it isn't going to be included in our review because it just doesn't follow our normal baseline. So a couple things about Walking Dragon here. It is a family-run Chinese cuisine. It is native to the lower mainland. It started in 2003. They've been around for a little while now. They have a bunch of expansions. They're in Coquitlam, Maple Ridge. The one I got it from was the Willoughby Town Center location. And their menu offers a pretty big variety. They've got a lot of stuff. I chose to stay a bit more common here. Of course, the sweet and sour pork. This is a very typical takeout Chinese type of food. This is any of those restaurants. Same with the chow mein and chop suey. They're all very common, and that's why I chose them, because they're the easiest to compare. They're nothing crazy. And of course, always we'll be doing the rating out of the 5 stars, the out of 50. If you don't understand how my rating system works, you can go to the first video. I explain it there, and that's what I rate all my food off of. So let me give you guys a better view of what we're going to be trying here. So what this extra thing that we got here, I'll just say, is the almond chicken. Here on the outside, this is not important. This is what we're looking at. It looks pretty good. It doesn't look like the sauce is completely covering them. That's okay. It looks pretty deep there. It looks like we'll be able to get some of that sauce anyways. And then for the chop suey and chow mein, just your normal vegetable mix. Noodles, you can see in there. You got your chow mein. Lovely. So that's what we'll be trying. The main is going to be the chicken. The side is going to be the chop suey, and the wild card will be the chow mein, I think. And why I made the chow mein the wild card, the noodles are a little bit, like, it's not exactly a side because there's also the chow mein in there. It brings it to a little bit different, which is why it fits in the wild card a bit better than I think than the chop suey vegetables. So the first one we're going to be trying is that sweet and sour pork. I'm going to try to get the sauce on here a bit better. Mix that in. Take a bite. So the flavor immediately hits you. It is definitely sweet. Then there's that twang of sourness afterwards. It's quite nice. The pork isn't too crispy, but it's pork. It's harder to be crispy than chicken. It is good pork though. The pork part actually does taste good. The sauce tastes good too. It's a wonderful combination. But again, that outer crisp isn't there. And it kind of adds to this weird chewiness that's not the pork chewiness, but it's like the outer grease chewiness. It's a bit funny. But the sauce part is good. I do like that. And another thing, the sauce again isn't the most well distributed on this right now. I'm having to do a little bit on my own, which isn't terrible. Just the presentation doesn't look as great. But flavor wise, it is pretty good. I am satisfied with it. Is it the greatest I've ever tasted sauce and meat wise? No. Does it get the job done? Is it quick and easy? Yes. It's not good. It's not bad. It's in the middle. So rating wise for this sweet and sour pork, did I say chicken earlier? It's sweet and sour pork. Let's just make sure of that. Out of its 10, it's going to get a solid 7. Like I said, it's not good. It's not bad. You might say, but 7 out of 10 is pretty good. Yeah. Under 5 though, that's bad. Like, you're just eating food that's not that great. Under 3 is rotten. You can't even eat it pretty much. Like, it's like a hurting kind of flavor. Like, that's just not good. So out of 7, it's appropriate. In the middle of good, in the middle of bad. It's all right. Okay. Next thing we're going to try here is the chop suey. It looks good. It's got that water base to it almost. I'm gonna try the broccoli. Broccoli chop suey is the best way to consume broccoli. Here we go. We'll try some carrot too. We'll go through and try each of the vegetables. It's a good hearty carrot. Next, we'll try the celery. A little bit of noodles on there. Oops. And then next, I will try the cauliflower here. I'm not the biggest fan of cauliflower, but we'll see. Okay, so we've tried a little bit of the chop suey, one of each piece. One thing I want to note before actually going into it, this is a very standard chop suey. There's no baby corn, there's no mushrooms. Normally some places like to add their own little effect to it. It's very basic, there's nothing special to it. With that said, the actual vegetable quality is above average. It's not perfect, it's above average. It's some good vegetables. They've got some good seasoning in there. I definitely like the carrots, they're very hearty. The celery surprised me. It's got a good crunch still. It's very nice. And of course the broccoli, it's packed with the most flavor. It's, I'd say, the best part of this. It is a good chop suey, not a perfect one. I've had better, so it's just gonna reach the bar for me. So with that said, for the chop suey, I'm gonna have to give it a 6 out of 10. It's not a great one. It's nothing special. It's lacking a little bit of an X factor to it. It just gets the job done. 6 out of 10. And so next we got our chow mein. This is where it is a little bit harder to judge. What am I saying? So next we got our chow mein here. Trying to get a little bit of everything in here. Take a bite of it. Alright, so it's a good chow mein. You know, noodles are hard to do raw. One thing I like to point out here is it's not overly salty, which is something I've had with chow meins in the past, is they have just too much added salt for me. You start to get overwhelmed by the salt. This one's good. You actually taste the noodles. You get the little pieces of chicken in there. You taste the flavors of these little, pretty sure they're onion strings in here. Let me see if I can get one. The little white ones that look like noodles there. You get little flavor crunches from that. It's a good chow mein, I'd say, but I wouldn't say there's an extreme, like, it's not leaps ahead of anything else. It's just playing on the same field here. It's nothing special for me, but it is a good chow mein at the end of the day. I can't hate it. So again, it's another one of those middle of the pack ones. It's gonna come out to another 7 out of 10, similar to the sweet and sour pork. It's nothing crazy. It's good. It's not bad. It gets the job done. Oh well. And so I said I was gonna maybe try this almond chicken here. Again, it's not gonna count to the major review, but I just want to give you guys my piece on it. It came with the combo here. You know, it was cheaper, so I just went for it. You can see in here, it's like a blank white chicken, probably chicken breast, I'm guessing. It's got a crisp on the outside. I'm not sure what it's gonna taste like flavor-wise, so let's find out. I'm a little bit underwhelmed by that. I can tell, I think they're going for like a honey almond type of thing. The honey just doesn't show. The crunch isn't nice. The chicken's unseasoned. They're lucky I'm not rating this one. It's not that great. If I did have to rate it, I'd rate it 5 out of 10. It's bearable. It's food. It's whatever. But this rating doesn't count. This is just my own personal testing. This is just for the viewer. This isn't for the actual restaurant rating of my process that I go through. And for the next segment, it will be the service part. Now the actual location is quite nice. There's a lot of parking nearby. Definitely satisfied with that. Inside, it's friendly staff, friendly in general. They're just good people there. The seating, there's not a ton of seating. It's more of a takeout Chinese type of place, which is fair. That's how they're usually run. Can't blame them for that. The food was relatively quickly, not exactly served, but I got it quickly. Right, didn't take long. They told me about 15 to 20 minutes. It was only 10. I'm satisfied by that. So in general, good service, nothing to blame. The atmosphere inside of the restaurant was good. I'd say the seating was just a little not there. Pardon me. So service wise, I would give this an 8 out of 10. They didn't do anything wrong by any means, just maybe a little bit of lack of seating, and they could have had a bonus point if they did something out of the ordinary, like we've seen in the past. Chico Chicken, free food, High Five Chicken, recommendations, good conversations. So we're just missing a little bit there. It's okay. 8 out of 10 for service. And then next, the overall liking of the food. This episode was rated a bit poorly. The food wasn't too great. It was a bit on the downside, unfortunately. We came off a big high with the Chico Chicken, so this one is maybe competing a little bit harder. At the end of the day, though, I do like the food. It's not bad food by any means, but again, it just doesn't touch some of the other places, and that's okay. It's got its own thing going on. We welcome that with open arms. Maybe somebody will like this more than me. I can't blame them. It is good. So rating wise for the Walking Dragon, my overall food liking, I'm gonna have to go with a 7 out of 10. Again, it's at that same spot where it's stuck between it's not good, it's not great, you're not going out of your way for it. It's convenient and it's not bad, you know, it's just a normal food. So, you know, we can live with it. 7 out of 10. So if we calculate up the ratings for this episode, the sweet and sour pork, we start with a 7. The chop suey drops down to a 6. And then my goodness, the chow mein brings it back up that 7. So we're at 7, 7, 6. And then service, I gave an 8, and the overall food liking 7. So 3 7s, 1 6, 1 8. That's gonna come out to 21, 29. That's gonna be 35 out of 50. So 3.5 stars. Let me double check that. Yep, 3.5 out of 5. So 3.5 stars out of 5. Not great. It's a bit lower on our ranking so far for our videos. At the end of the day, maybe I caught them off at a bad time. I don't want to be a big hater of the restaurant, you know. I'm sure there is maybe some better items that I could have looked for. Yeah. So in this moment of giving the rating 3.5 stars out, 3.5 out of 5 stars, I want to do a bit of self-reflection too, because is it maybe my fault that the rating's a bit low? Are the items I picked not that great? Did I catch them at a bad time? Maybe this isn't their best work, you know. Maybe it was a bad time that I ordered at. Who knows? Maybe during the rush. It was during the dinner rush. When I went in there, they were quite busy. But at the end of the day, it is their responsibility with the food. I just want to reflect and make sure that the audience knows that it could probably be better. Maybe it is me. Yeah, I just want to make sure that you guys know that I'm not openly hating on them. It's just maybe it's not the greatest. So to conclude the video, I just want to say thank you for everybody that's watching this series. The last video will be coming up tomorrow. It will be the Mad Italian Pizza restaurant. I'm going to be getting, again, the 3 items that I always follow, and then the service and my overall liking. That'll come up tomorrow. It's my second last video. I just want to thank everybody that has watched this, or anybody that has been keeping up with it, you know. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate it. And so to end this video, the Walking Dragon received a mid performance in this episode. Not good, not bad. 3.5 stars out of 5. Thank you for everybody that watches this video. Like the video, subscribe if you want to. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.